this is Dr. Linda Horton, and this is the Helpful Homeschooler. Today I'm going to be talking to you about courses and how to name them. I know a lot of you have children that are real passionate about studying certain things. And when they're little, you call it science, you call it general science, you do science 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's all good. But when they get to be in high school and you make those transcripts, and if you have a question about transcripts, go back and look at our video on transcripts, but you need to have a name associated with the classes. Especially if your child is going to college, they like specifics. So just don't call it science. Don't call it general science, unless it is a general science course. But if your child has a passion for something, then you need to come up with a name for that course that you're giving credit that is a specific name that makes an impact, especially on those that read those transcripts. So I'm going to give you some ideas today. Today I'm just doing science. I will do others, but I'm going to do science just today. And so what I've done is name, and these were just really simple. So zoology, if your child has a passion for anything zoology themed, and now you notice that the numerical sigma is beside them. You can do zoology 1, zoology 2, zoology 3, it depends on their passion. You might do zoology 1 and 2 and they're like, I'm over it, okay? So they're small animals, really good, especially if they're thinking about, remember science, if your child is heavy into science, then they're probably going to go into a science field. They usually only need 3 sciences to graduate, so you don't have to do a 1, 2, and 3, you can mix it up, but we have small animals. Herpetology, the study of like lizards and frogs, that kind of thing. Animal husbandry, small and farm animals. Not everybody that homeschools is in a city. A lot of homeschool families are on a farm, and they say, well, the children take care of the livestock, they take care of the sheep, they take care of the goats, bunnies, whatever it is. I don't know what to call it. Animal husbandry. Again, 1, 2, and 3, if that's what you want. Oceanography. We live in Florida. So easy to do an oceanography class here. It's so simple, and there's places that'll give you information, and you can go, you touch the animals and feel the animals, and you can go seining and actually get the animals. It's so cool. Oceanography. Creationism. Hello. If your child is just one of those kids that just loves the idea of how God made this earth, and you're not sure, I want to just dwell deeper in how things were made and the beauty of God's creation, and that's a passion, call it creationism and go on and teach them how you believe they need to be taught. So let's talk about astronomy. There's all kinds of things. You can start small, you can go big, you can do a general science, that's okay. And these are just a few. I want you to open and expand your imagination. It's your child, it's your classroom. You can call things whatever you want to call them. But a lot of times, especially if those transcripts are going to go to colleges, it really needs to have a name that impacts, a name that says a lot of studying was involved. Now, let me say this too. If you do zoology, always put in there a zoology lab. A lab, I think, is like half a credit, and a lab would be where maybe you would go and they would get to go to the zoo and be involved in some classes at the zoo. A lot of times, like small animal, any of those, really, you can go. Astronomy, we have a college here, it's a 4-year college now, Indian River State College. They have a great astronomy program where the kids could go in and get hands-on. Don't be afraid to go in a direction that is where they get to do hands-on things. Call it a lab. Don't just say, well, they went and helped out. That's a lab. A lot of times too, a veterinarian, if you have a small animal anyway and you have a really good relationship with your vet, from the age of 16 on, your child can go with the vet's permission and sign papers from you and actually intern at that vet's office. A great thing if your child is interested in it That's a great opportunity. So think about what's around you and what is your child passionate about. Again, homeschooling should be fun. And when a child is really interested in something, they're really passionate about it, they really want to do it, schools, it's a breeze. So these, like I said, these are some science courses that you might do. We're talking high school, and I know I say child, but they're still your children. So always think outside the box, or think about what they are interested in. Do not give them zoology if they hate animals. But if they love something, say, how can I make a class around this, and how does it impact their destiny? Because that's always what we're thinking about. When we homeschool our children, how does this impact their destiny? This is Dr. Linda. Remember, homeschooling is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And it's run by the whole family. So go out and enjoy the adventure. Goodbye.